Hey everyone, Catch 'em All Collectibles here with a video on auction houses. In this video, I'm going to look at the big three, at least the big three that I use, Heritage, who you're looking at now, Goldin, and PWCC. I'm going to do a little bit of commentary around some things that I don't like about PWCC. That's the main push for me making this video. Kind of like CGC out of the gate, I had high hopes, and then they've just been being dashed as time has gone on, and PWCC is kind of in the same boat for me. But anyways, I'll get right to it. I'm going to throw some bids out while we're watching just to demonstrate kind of like the buyer's experience. So I'm logged into all these accounts. These are real bids that I'm placing. I'm bidding on things that I don't really particularly want, but if I were to win, I would pay. I'm going to bid pretty low amounts relative to what they're worth, I think. So just a quick thing. Um, Current bid is 625. I like how they show very clearly what the buyer's premium is. So overall, I'm not a big fan of the fact that buyer's premium is a thing. I wish you would just place a bid for what you want to pay, and that was it. But the way that it works with these auction houses, I'm going to bid 1,000. But when you place the bid, you need to know, okay, 1,000 plus 20%, that's 1,200. So at this stage, right now, I've put in 1,000. I don't really know how much that's going to be if I can't do the math. With 1,000, it's pretty easy. I hope most people can do that. But anyways, let's continue on and see if they show us what the buyer's premium is before we get to where we actually commit to this bid. Again, I do like that they demonstrate right here what it is currently. So let's go to place our bid. Please confirm your bid of 1,000, 1,200 with buyer's premium. So right there, before the bid is live, before the bid is placed, they're telling you all in what it is. They do this weird thing with bid protection. It's weird. Here it tells you what it is. I don't really understand the benefit of bid protection versus just bidding higher. So yeah, anyways, bidding 1,000, confirm bid. It'll be 1,200 with buyer's premium. Sales tax, I'm exempt. They probably do show somewhere around here estimated what like the shipping fees would be. But just so you know, if you ever do buy through Heritage, it's not going to be 1,200 all in. It's going to have sales tax if you live in a place with sales tax and don't have an exemption. And then it will also have some small amount for like shipping and handling, which in my experience has been reasonable. So anyways, let's place the bid for 1,200. Okay, we got outbid, which is fine because I don't really want it. Um, but yeah, from this end, again, it shows that I placed 1,000. Someone else was already in at 1,000. So the way eBay would work, it would actually have increased their bid up to one increment above mine. But the way Heritage works, they only had to match mine since they were in first. So yeah, eBay would have put them to 1,050, which is the next increment, whereas Heritage actually just gave them the 1,000 to tie me, but they were in first, so they only had to match me. So anyways, there's Heritage. Overall, again, I don't like that buyer's premium exists, but at least they really show it. And I started with them because by contrast, these next ones aren't going to be as good, in my opinion. So here's a Fleer Jordan rookie. I hope my quick research was correct. Goldin's weird this week or month. It seems like they're running like all the items have a minimum bid of 1,000, and there's so many sports cards, and I have no idea what any of them are worth. This one I know pretty well though. Seems to be it sells in the 4 to 5K range. The lowest listed on eBay is 4,500. So I feel pretty safe bidding 1,600. Anyways, just to talk through again the same way. So current bid is 1,400. Really small print. What was I honestly forget what Heritage was. It did show it showed it a fair bit bigger, I think, right? Let's go back to the item. Slightly smaller print, but it's there. So I guess at first glance, it feels like it's not necessarily hidden, but it's in gray, less than half the size of the font. What do we got? Like size 18 font here and size 6 font here, and it's gray. Not a big fan of that, just kind of hiding it a bit. Well, let me go, say I want to bid 1,500 just to take the lead on this potentially. I can do math pretty well. So I know as I enter this, it would be 1,500 plus 20%. 20% of 1,500 is 300. So my total bid would be 1,800 plus any shipping and handling fees, things like that. So I'm going to go place the bid. As of yet, they're not showing me that my buyer's premium would be 300, but let's see if they show me through the remainder of the process. So my max bid will automatically bid for you up to your maximum bid, 1,500. Current bid is 1,400. Nowhere in here am I seeing buyer's premium. I'm seeing it demonstrated on the current high bid, but right now I'm placing this bid. If I was new to the platform, if I was just a little sleepy and kind of forgetting, I mean, as of right now, I know that this is an $1,800 bid, but they're not really telling me that, which I don't like. It's just not transparent. They seem to be doing what they can to minimize the fact that buyer's premium exists. Small font, grayed out, don't even show it when you're going to place a bid, confirm bid. So I've been outbid automatically again, which is great. Had I been the lead bidder though, it would now show me here, like now it's showing me here, 1,500 is the maximum bid, 1,800 with buyer's premium. I actually sent Goldin an email about this like 2-3 weeks ago, maybe even over a month ago now. No reply. I'll probably follow up at some point, but to me, this is just slimy. It's kind of like they're doing what they can to hide it. They probably catch some amount of people bidding higher than they want to, not accounting for the 20%. If you do, before you're allowed to bid in an auction, you need to accept like the terms and conditions, and it's like 3 pages long. Probably you got to scroll through, click a box. I read it all. No one is in there. It would say 20% buyer's premium somewhere. It does show it here, but to me, that doesn't feel enough. So far, Heritage winning in a landslide. Goldin a long ways behind in second. And here's PWCC. So switching from a monthly auction to a weekly auction, it is what it is. I think the monthlies were way too big, way too many items getting hidden and diluted amongst each other. So weekly will like roughly cut that into like quarters. It'll roughly be 1/4 of what it was, just because there's about 4 weeks in a month on average. So, I mean, weekly auctions, you should have 52 in a year. If you had 4 in a month, it would be 48. So there's slightly more. That's why I say approximately 4 weeks in a month. You're going to have the occasional month with 5 weekly lots ending. So I've already bid on this pack. Let me just go in and bid again. I know these packs go for a few grand. I'd be happy to buy one for that. I'm not really going to be heavily playing towards this pack, but if it's on sale, I'll take it. So let's look at this now. My maximum bid was 1,600. I guess one thing I forgot to mention just to cover it, but again, similar to Heritage, Goldin didn't make them go to the next increment above me. They just had to match me to beat me. So yeah, just putting that in there because I think it makes sense to talk about. It is a difference to eBay, which I think we're most familiar with. So let me bid on this pack. I'd honestly be happy to pay 2,400. So I know, again, I can do math pretty well. 2,000, 20% of that's 400, 2,400 for this pack. I would happily pay it. It's English base first. Everything looks good. It's not like a forum pack, which I've done before. Thankfully, not one. But so right here, actually, while we're looking at it, Goldin and Heritage both at least did a good job of, Goldin kind of obscured it with the tiny font in gray. PWCC right now, there is no evidence that this is subject to a 20% buyer's premium. I know that it is. It is, trust me. But they're not showing it anywhere. So right now, this lead bidder, they're actually in it for $1,920. 20%, 1,600 times 1.2, 20% above this bid. So they're in it for $1,920, and hopefully they know it. When I go to place this bid for 2,000, I will be in it for 2,400 potentially if I go all the way up to my max. So I don't see buyer's premium here. I don't see it here yet. Let me hit submit. I have to confirm it. Will automatically bid against others for you up to 2,000. Are you sure you want to place your bid? Sure. So now I've just placed the bid. I'm the highest bidder. I'm at 2,000. Okay, so this is where it's really screwed up. And it's the first week, but you can't have people not knowing what they're bidding. So right here is where it gets really messy. I'm glad it actually went this way. So my current bid is 1,700. Do the math on it times 1.2. With buyer's premium, it's 2040. So this buyer's premium that wasn't being shown anywhere somehow just jumped out of nowhere. If you weren't aware of it. So that's bad. Another thing that's bad, say I just leave, okay, I'm in it for 1,700, which is apparently 2,040 because 20% buyer's premium. They don't demonstrate the fact that, like, right now, my max bid is 2,000 with buyer's premium is under my max bid. Someone could mistakenly see that and think that's what my max bid with buyer's premium would be. Funny enough, it's actually 2% instead of 20%. So someone doing quick mental math saying, oh yeah, 40% is 20% of 2,000. It's obviously not, it's 2%, but the way the numbers work in this instance, it almost looks like it could be. So to me, you really need to take this buyer's premium and put it up here next to the current bid. And then you need to have some kind of a disclosure that, hey, your max bid is 2,000. And if you were to be taken to your max bid, that's actually $2,400. It should have happened when I placed it before I confirmed my bid. It should have been showing when I wasn't winning. Like right now, because I'm winning, it's showing, but it's only showing it for the current bid. And it's just terrible. Like they're hiding what you're having to pay if you win the item. They're obscuring it in some way. And I saw somebody talk about this on E4, who's actually a representative for the company, some involvement with the company. The excuse is that this is new, that was supposed to go out last week. You've got auctions live. You've got thousands of auctions live on this platform right now. I could live with the excuses and the rush nature of the first monthly auctions back in 2021 because PWCC was kicked off eBay on the spot. They didn't really see it coming. They didn't know it was happening. It just happened. Supposedly, they didn't know it was coming. I don't really want to get into that, but it's crazy to me that the monthlies, the first one, there were some bugs, there were some hiccups. It is what it is. The second one, they got a little better. And the third one, they got a little better. And then an arbitrary, it's a new year, we need to do a new thing, we're going to switch to weeklies. They just wanted to time it with the calendar year. That's not an excuse to rush out a sloppy, half complete mess, in my opinion. It's just really, it's a bad look. Heritage does a good job of showing the buyer's premium every step of the way. Goldin is better than PWCC, honestly, because they at least show you it before you bid on it, but they don't show it up to your max. And PWCC is just the worst here with this sloppy mess they put out. I'm really not happy. Again, going back to the beginning of the video, they're just making more and more changes for the worse. Buyer's premium, what I wanted out of PWCC was innovation. They're kind of the new kid on the block doing their own thing. There's the old guard, the Heritage, Goldin, Hakes, all those ones, Memory Lane Collectibles, auction houses. Do your own thing. They're kind of taking the safe play, and I guess I'm not a huge fan of it. Buyer's premium is what everyone does, so to fit in, they feel like to fit in and get that legitimacy, they feel like they need to charge it. My opinion, I think they'd be better off kind of trailblazing, going their own way, not falling into the buyer's premium thing. And again, it is what it is. Everyone else does it. But at least if you're going to do it, don't do it in a sleazy way that doesn't show people what they're bidding. So I guess that's enough of a rant for that. Let me continue on with some more grievances with PWCC. So I submitted, this was my submission to the December auction. If I click into each one of these cards individually, I can see what they ended at. but nowhere on the entire website. Let's see what I have next. So yeah, here's the scroll that I just clicked into. It sold for 11,000. Nowhere on the entire site do they tell me what day they're paying me for this item. I believe it's this week. This is going to go live on the 17th. I'm recording this on the 16th. I think I'm getting paid this week, but they owe me 5 figures and I don't even know what day they're paying me. And last year, you used to be able to go in and you used to see like a monthly auction report. There used to be a tab. I don't even remember what it was called, but like my vault will just show you the cards in there. My marketplaces will show you my fixed price listings, my capital. That's like if you're doing lending with them, using their short-term loans, which I don't do. Accounting will show money that I owe or anything like that, which I don't owe any, and they don't owe me any because they haven't done the December monthly auction payout. But how do you have the website in such a state that I'm unable to see how much you owe me and what day you're going to pay me? That's pretty crazy to me. This was just a funny thing I figured I'd show. So this is under their marketplace tenants tab. They still have mention of eBay. They still have mention of eBay in here. So like it's several months past the breakup. PWCC, you've got to move past it. You've got to get over it. eBay's not coming back, I don't think. Scrub them off your website at least. I think there's more places than just this where they mention it, but some of these about tabs, they're really not even up to speed on what they're currently doing, which is just crazy. Another thing too, I just showed you my PSA 9 Master Scroll sale for 11,000. It's not even coming up. Oh, never mind. I guess I searched earlier Master Scroll without the S. So if you search Master Scroll without the S, it doesn't come up. So it is in the sales history. Okay. That's me complaining about something they're not getting wrong. There was one more thing. So I have quite a few things in their vault, and I'm very happy with their vault service. But when you go to buy on the fixed price marketplace, which doesn't have nearly the eyes on it that it used to, because it used to be on eBay, but it is what it is. So out here, it does say 20% buyer's premium included. But when I go to bid, what was I going to bid on? So I actually have, yeah, so this PSA 9, I can't bid on this one because it's mine. This PSA 9 base first, blast waste is mine. There was another one, okay, for 7,500. So if I view this item and I go to make an offer on it, it's just weird. Like say, I don't really want to buy this. Let me just offer like $3,000 because it's worth 5 or 6. When I go to place this bid, it doesn't really, like in this screen, it says out on the outer screen, it says 20% buyer's premium is included, which like, what does it matter if it's included? So one part of your site, I've got to type a number, do the math, add 20%, and then another part of your site, you're including it. Why not just be consistent there? It's just weird. So this $3,000 bid is actually a $2,500 bid plus 20% buyer's premium for 3,000 total. I actually can't even offer on it because they must have an auto decline. I really don't even want to pay $4,000, but let's see if it, yeah, so that's not going to go through either. But yeah, it's just, I'm not a big fan of what they got going on. Be consistent with the buyer's premium if you're going to have it, and be very, very upfront about it. Be very, very obvious with it. Don't hide it. Don't make it so the people have to guess. Heritage does the best job out of any of these three with that. So I commend them for that. I think that's all I've got. I don't think there were any other, I had notes written down somewhere. Where'd they go? Yeah, I think I covered everything. So hopefully, I'm sure PWCC has more changes to make down the line. Priority number one has to be getting this buyer's premium thing sorted. They really also need to get these tabs figured out to where, as a seller selling through your monthly or weekly auctions, I know when I'm going to get paid. because like the accounting used to have right here, you can see I have no money in there. Somehow I have 2 cents that they owe me. I don't have any no invoices to pay. I've already paid all my money out for the end of last year. I paid it all out via ACH transfer. But yeah, there's just no indication as to what I have coming to me from that monthly auction that ended almost 4 weeks ago now. So I think that's enough complaining, ranting for one video. I could go through and I could hit all these, calculate what the fees are. I honestly don't even know. Let's see if I can find what the fees are about the marketplace. Like if I wanted to know what their fees were, where do I even see that? Selling. Let's see if eBay comes up here. Okay, eBay doesn't come up here at least. So yeah, here's all the seller commissions rates. That applies for the auctions though. And I think these are different than what they were when I was in the monthly auction in December. So I don't even think I have a way to find what my fees were, which is just really weird. Just all these things where I mean, 20% buyer's premium, but you're getting more than the hammer price, just making the math even more complex, in my opinion. Um, yeah, I don't know. I think that's enough of a rant. Sorry for having you wait around with me for a minute while I was trying to find something else to complain about. But that's going to be it for today. My voice is still raspy. Hopefully, these are the last. This video on Monday and then the video that's posting Wednesday, a CGC graded card return. My voice is a little off still. Hopefully, it'll be back for Friday. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but maybe I'm going to do my purchase video, all the purchases I made in 2021. I'm working on that for my taxes anyway, so I'll probably just show how much I spent and where on what Pokemon things. So yeah, if you're interested in that, keep an eye out for that Friday. I will catch you all later.